Hey guys, what's going on? It's Electric, and as you guys can see, I actually have my very own mock of the Hoonicorn in Lego. So the Hoonicorn is basically a really hyper drift car, and this is basically what it looks like. So it totally just matches with this car in general, and they both just look really alike. But yeah, so we're not talking about the actual Hoonicorn, we're talking about this mock. So if you guys don't know, mock actually means my own creation, just to get that clear if you guys don't know. So that basically means I didn't get this off YouTube, I didn't get it off any platforms or social media, I just built this by myself. And honestly, it looks pretty accurate to the real car. But that's enough talking, and let's get right into it. So as you guys can see, I actually have some stickers on the sides, and they look pretty good. And then this one down here is actually a Ford logo. Moving on to the back, it is really nice. It looks a lot like a Mustang, and it just captures that really good look. So compared to this, the back of the Hoonicorn looks like this. So it is really accurate because I didn't look at any pictures on the web or anything like that. I just got it from my memory of what this car looked like. So it does have 3 lights like the Hoonicorn, and I try to capture that squared look in the ends. On a lot of the old Mustangs, there were like straight ends like this, and then it went in like this. I was going to put a license plate, but then I couldn't put the exhaust if I did that. Moving on, the roll bar design is actually really nice. It captures that look of like a really hyper Mustang like the Hoonicorn is. So here we have the interior. I put a little bit more light so you guys can see, but the interior is pretty cool. I'm actually gonna take the windshield off so you guys can see better. So in the interior, we actually have a steering wheel right there, a shifter right here, and an e-brake. So basically what the e-brake does is basically stops the wheels from spinning, and it allows you to drift. So I put it into perspective of the car, and I just integrated that detail. And what I'm also hoping to build is the Hoona truck. So you guys might know this, but basically the guy who drives this is Ken Block, and he has a lot of insane hyper drift cars like this, and he has another one. He has an old truck, and that's called the Hoona truck. And I'm hoping to build that soon, and I'll be comparing this to that if I can build it without watching any YouTube. That's my biggest challenge, but I do think I can accomplish it. So the only inspiration I used for this mock was this. So I used this drawing I made, and I basically made this in Lego. And this took me a lot of time to make, but I made it like 2 years ago. And I've been thinking about making this thing for a while. So here you go, I finally made it. So here's a side-by-side version of my car and the real car. And as you can see, it's really accurate. But that's pretty much it. There's not a lot to this car. I think it really looks good. It captures that look of the Hoonicorn. It captures that look of the old Mustang. It just looks really good in general. So if you did like this video, please subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. So I'll see you in the next video. And yeah, so peace.